Well, interesting to learn more about the life of a fund manager. Indeed, quite intriguing. Well, we want to get to our weekly segment, and this is the Bizchat, where we have our resident analyst, Ken Gishinga, and unfortunately, we won't be able to get to our other colleague, that is Ohoro Ndoho, for today, but we have to proceed, as always. And Ken, great to see you. Quite a busy week it has been. And one of the big conversations that has continued to grip the minds of Kenyans is the top-down economic theory of the Deputy President, who we were hosting here on our program, Crossfire. And he did give an elaborate explanation. We'll be playing that clip later on, just around how he feels that we need to reorganize our budgetary allocations. And some economists have been poking holes into this economic model. And I just want us to open our discussion with this.
Many thanks, Abi. Indeed, that was a remarkable interview last night between the Deputy President and Sophia Wanuna. And indeed, often the Deputy President has spoken about the bottoms-up economic strategy. I think in the past, we've always asked, what are the specifics? And the specifics have not always been very clear. But I think yesterday he went a bit deeper and really started peeling the onion. And he talked about agriculture, for one, that area has been highly underfunded. It needs more funding. We need to expand agriculture in its ability to absorb many unemployed Kenyans. He also talked about the IMF, the austerity measures, and quite correctly, he talked about the negative effects that those austerity measures might bring. So I think there was a sense of relief that finally we are getting the full picture, and I think for me it was quite an exciting interview.
And speaking about this model, for you as an economist, does it have any basic fundamentals behind it?
It does, because if you look at the natural progression of Kenya's economy, of any economy around the world, societies tend to move from agriculture into industrial age, into services. But if you look at Kenya's economic model, we've not really maximized on agriculture. We've not maximized on manufacturing. And these are sectors, especially agriculture, that can absorb a lot of young people with various levels of credentials. So I think if we can look at, the budget allocation towards agriculture was only 2% of the budget, but there's a whole Malabo declaration that governments need to commit 10% of their budgets into agriculture. So I think if that is the direction that the Deputy President wants to go, I think it's a good strategy, although there are those people who would say that he was once a Minister of Agriculture. Why did he not implement those policies at that time? So I think it will be quite an interesting future to play out.
All right, thank you so much, Ken. We want to go on a quick break. We'll be revisiting this issue as well as the latest funding from the IMF and what are the implications moving forward. For now, we take that break.